Hey everyone, Cal once again, and welcome back to the next episode review of Kaiju number 8 of Season 2, Episode 22. And now things pretty much, you say the game has stepped up, or say pretty much shit has just hit the fan for pretty much, for the Defense Force have ever um, faced currently, because now all of a sudden all these kaijus are popping up all over across Japan, right? And so, but now, because it opens up one of Kafka's buddies one of his cleanup crew, right? And his daughter is getting married, right? And I just felt so bad because like he's walking his daughter down the aisle, and then all of a sudden a kaiju just goes and breaks through, right? And it's about to eat his daughter when Harumi saves them. Which I'm glad that they didn't get killed, because that would have been sucked even more. That probably would have been one of the most disappointing things, saddest things I've seen in the show, but thankfully it didn't. They got saved. And so now they have more improved suits now. Um, it looks like Harumi got a bit of a boost as well, and we see Kikuru. She's now wearing the number 4 suit, like her mother, or no, because it was number 4 because her mother wore number 6. I think it was, yeah. No. That was Ichikawa. It was number 4. She was wearing the number 4 suit. I think it was because it's the white suit like her mother wore. So now she gets to be like her mom, right? And she flies off in this jet, and then she just takes off her own. So, and then like the vice director she goes and says, well, you have the power of your father, but the mobility of your mom. So now she has basically the power of both now, both her mom and her dad, and takes her with her axe and just goes to town. And then now with Kafka, he's taken more back because they tell him to stand down, because he tells them he's their ace in the hole. If number 9 arrives, you get to fight him, because like I said, they just said he's their ace in the hole. So they're telling him to stand back, take not set it out though, but stand back and help the others, because if number 9 shows up, then you get to fight him. Then you get to transform. But until then, all the other ones with their now improved suits, they're taking all these kaijus out now. And now with the vice captain Hoshina, he's now wearing number 10's as a suit now, but number 10 can still talk to him. And I just really enjoyed this because Vice Captain Hoshina and number 10 talking with each other, bantering with each other. They had to take this. They definitely had to take the inspiration, because this is exactly like Eddie Brock and Venom talking. It's that chemistry between them of Eddie Brock and Venom. You know how they're always bantering with each other. This is exactly like that. They had to take some inspiration from that, because I really enjoy the banter between these two guys, because like, Kaiju number 10, he doesn't want to obey, but let's do this. No, let's do this instead. Let's take out the weak ones. No, let's take out the more powerful ones first, and then we'll take the weak ones out, or vice versa. And they're just not first. He's not number 10 is not cooperating, and so. And they're fighting like these praying mantis type kaijus, which I thought first we got ants, now we got praying mantis kaijus now, which is nice to see. Um, but eventually they do cooperate and they work together to take out the rest of these mantises, and then. And then it's like, when Vice Captain Hoshina was like, well, come on, let's go help clear the rest of the terminal out. Because I think they're at the airport, and it was the runway, so. And then number 10 goes and sticks his tail down and says, no, let's kill the humans. Your comrades. Like, no, I'm not killing my comrades. Because he goes, well, I'm bored fighting kaijus. I want to kill humans now. This is their chemistry is exactly like Eddie Brock and Venom is. It's exactly like I just really that's what I really enjoy. It's sad to me. It's sad. I got more of the that vibe of Venom and Eddie in Hoshina and number 10. That was like better chemistry. Sadly, thing that I've said better than I've seen the three Venom movies though. And of course, I would easily say Kaiju number 8 is better than any of the Venom movies. Of course, of course. It's just that those films, PG-13, you know, and I probably and just it's I'll have to review those films to get more better explanation though. I'll have to review those movies though. But I will still say I will still take Tom Hardy over Topher Grace. I would still definitely say that because I like Tom Hardy in a couple of other films. I think it's just like he has the better, more Eddie-esque characterization between the chemistry of Venom than Topher Grace in Spider-Man 3. So but I really enjoyed the chemistry these two brought. It was I would say it was like on point, and them trying to work together. Even the with commands watching them from behind the scenes is like, okay, even at 77%, even at 70% power, that's still not its full potential. Still, what would happen if he actually went full 100%? So after that great fight and the great chemistry those two had, there's still more kaiju in this other prefecture, and now it's Captain Mina now, who's now like this giant Gatling-like cannon. It's like now it's my turn now. Turn up the intensity even further to the 11th degree power now. Go from a 10 to 11 now. I mean, this show has been nonstop perfection, and that's one of the things why I love about Kaiju number 8. And when I was at a few weeks ago, I was at the SAC Academy in Sacramento, and I met the main cast of Kaiju number 8. You know, the people behind Kafka, Kikaru, Mina, Hoshina, Ichikawa. I met the main pretty much the main cast, and they were great to talk to. You know, I'll have to post those pictures up though. So, but they were great, you know, and how much I loved the series, everything about the characters and stuff. They were great to talk to. So, oh yeah, and also not I mentioned Captain Harumi as well. I met him too. So, it was just awesome. So. But episode 22. Now that we got one more to go. Now we're to see how, because we're getting season 3, no doubt about it though, because they still have to stop number 9s. So, but and also what happened to that kaiju? So we didn't see the other kaijus we saw at the end of the last episode, like the one that's like a square shape with the faces, or the one that looked like a child and just killed all these people with lots of extensions. So, no idea what happened there though, but I'm glad like the whole wedding got saved, because otherwise that would have sucked big time, you know. But because it was his buddy, it was his Kafka's buddy's daughter, but glad they got saved, because that would have been like the saddest part of the movie, you know. Oh, it was a nice wedding. Oh, kaiju death. But at least that didn't happen though. But now everyone's getting power. The main soldiers that have the full potential, they're getting body suits. Like Kikaru now can be like kick ass like her mom and dad now, and Kafka. Well, like I said, he has to wait if Kaiju number 9 shows up, then he can fight. And then Vice Captain Hoshina just having that, like I said, the chemistry between him and number 10. It's like Venom and Eddie Brock, you know, talking to each other. So that was fun to watch. So that was very fun, and I really enjoyed that. That was pretty much like the best part of this episode. And now we get to see it ends like with Mina gets to shoot this giant cannon now. So, but yeah, episode 22 was great, you know. So once again, even within the last one next week, and then season 3, bring it on, you know. But here, 10 out of 10, perfect, you know. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the season 2 finale, my review of My Dress Up Darling. Later.